Hello and welcome back to Divinity Gems. It's for my Tauruses. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Getting out the weekly reading for September 10th through the 16th. New moon today in Virgo. There was also a grand earth prime. So you guys impacted by that as an earth sign as well. So it's a good time to put your new moon intentions out. What do you want to bring about next in your life? What's a new goal, new endeavor you want to put out there? Put it out there on this new moon day and see the results it returns to you by the full moon or by the next new moon sometimes. I'm going to use the Vision Quest to start off here. No reversals. See what energy you guys got going on for the week. I got a lot of flippers coming. I'm going to do one final shuffle. See if some of those come back around. Yeah, maybe one more. Still one more. That's the one. All right, Taurus. Bottom of the deck is the moon card. So listening to your subconscious intuitive feelings. Also hidden things are revealed when the moon card is out. Okay. Breakthrough coming. First card out in the top row would be the Six of Pentacles in another deck. In this deck, it is a breakthrough of some sort that is coming through for you. So something that you've been trying to work on, that you've had no movement on, or that you've been feeling like it was standing still, Taurus, you're about to get a breakthrough in that area. It's also about bringing balance to me with that Six of Earth. It's something that brings more balance, something that is evenly balanced. So you're breaking through on a new endeavor that brings more balance to your life as well to me. Grandfather is out next, which would be like the Emperor in the other decks. It is gaining wisdom and knowledge. It's having the know-how on you. So you're learning something through this new endeavor, this new breakthrough. It's happening for the reason of you learning to be a more balanced person. Two of Fire, Two of Wands. Your willpower, the way you work with others is coming to play in this as well. How you deal with others, how you work with others, how you communicate with others, the actions you take with others. You are learning to put that all together right now, I think. So you're learning to gain the wisdom. Number one, be smarter about the way you do things. So this is a lesson definitely for you. This next venture that you're having a breakthrough in is to give you more wisdom and insight into how you work with others, how you deal with others. And so you may be getting some communication through another channel, through a dream, or through something that just a gut feeling that inspires you to see something in a way you've never seen it before when it comes to how you've always dealt with people, your relationships with others in your lives. So friends, family, co-workers type of energy. It's allowing you to grow in your knowing of how to deal with people, and your understanding of how to deal with people, your wisdom of how you work well with others, or how you work with others. There is a transformation coming to this area also. Coming, when I see this transformation card out, will be the Death card in another deck. There is a change coming about to the way that you deal with others. And then also, I feel like this could be financially related. So it could be related to a job. Definitely your wealth, your finances, your stability. So could definitely be related to a job situation and how you deal with coworkers and how you deal with others in that way. where you receive your wealth from, where you receive your money. Could also be giving you the gift of going inside yourself and adjusting your personality and how you deal with people to make you a richer person inwardly, to make you the wealth doesn't always have to be materialistic money wise. Wealth can also come from you gaining those priceless things that you will keep for life. And these are definitely gems of wisdom that you will be getting, with it being right up under that grandfather card. Gems of wisdom, I feel like you're getting versus the coins, actually, the actual physical money. I think you will be gifted. For some of us, it is, increased money. But I feel like your gift is going to come inwardly. I strongly feel your gift is coming inwardly, in the way that you are changing now your personality, or working on your personality. And it's definitely about your emotions, Taurus, with this Four of Water being here, Four of Cups in another deck. It is an emotional abundance, which means you had too many emotions and some of those needed to be released. This is stored up emotions that we haven't dealt with. So I feel like this is all related. The transformation coming, the breakthrough coming to your know-how and your knowledge of building up and changing those things inside of yourself emotionally that make you a better person and make you deal with others in a better way. Sun of Fire, moving down to the bottom row. Sun of Fire, which would be like the Knight of Wands. Daughter of Earth, which would be the Page of Pentacles. And then Daughter of Air, which would be the Page of Swords. Getting to know yourself, definitely. Getting to know yourself after these transformations take place. In the same way, this goes to the rest of the spread. Son of Fire, in this deck, he is not very confident, and then he starts to gain this confidence where he knows he can handle it, puts his sword down, and because he knows he got it up here. I don't have to fight this fight physically, which lets me know this is about internal work. You're going to be putting effort towards making yourself a better person on the inside, and you're going to fight the good fight. Once you get the know-how, once you get the clarity on you that that's what it is, you're going to get the strength on you to be able to take actions on it. Daughter of Earth, coming with the more ready to receive type of energy. So as a Taurus, you're more of a doer. This is allowing yourself to receive. So allowing yourself to receive love, allowing yourself to receive advice, which are gifts when people are giving them to us. So allowing yourself to be on the receiving end, which could possibly be some criticism involved there, but allowing yourself to take that, to understand that it's being given to you, like I said, as wealth, as jewels, as gems, as money, as coins. It's being given to you as a gift to help you grow into a better person. So Son of Fire, Daughter of Earth together with the Daughter of Air, getting to know herself, getting to learn herself, getting to the point where she does listen to her own intuition and she's going after the happier, more free type of feelings with that feather in her hand. She's going after the freedom. She's going after, but this is getting to know yourself and getting to listen to that inner voice, that higher voice that is advising you of the better thing to do versus the lower vibrational thing to do. It's advising you of the higher quality thing to do when we're making decisions in our life. You are coming into this know-how now, Taurus, over this new moon. The new endeavor is a breakthrough and a transformation to how you deal with others in your life, how you deal with others. Let's get some clarity. Ooh. Change. Definitely coming with the Two of Earth. The light and the dark, the yin and the yang. You know, your shadow side is about to be, I feel like, when I say shadow side, the darker things about us, the things that are maybe hidden away from the world, the things that are maybe the not so great qualities about us that we are not so proud of, those things changing those shadowy things, those shaded type of things about ourselves, of our personality, to becoming a bright, sunny thing in our personality. That change is coming about. The Ace of of Earth is out as well. This is a new endeavor. This is a well, actually, to me, the Ace of it's something older that you planted in this deck, something that you worked on for some time, something that you've probably been trying to change and maybe didn't know how to address it or deal with it. This is finally seeing it come out and reveal to you this golden ear of corn, so to speak, that you planted this seed a long time ago, and you like, what happened to my corn that I this is it finally turning out this golden ear after some time. This is not new. This is something that you've been working on, that you've been wanting to bring about change to, or something that's needed to be changed for a long time that needs to be addressed. And those layers are being peeled back to deal with it now. So either way, that is a change, and it's firmly planted. It's been that way for a long time. That's how I see it. So it's about to make a change for the better to something that's been that way for a long time. And the Hermit is out as well, which is probably necessary to get through this. Just some alone time, some really soul searching, deep thinking about nothing but you and spirit. Nothing but you and spirit. And that moon is up there as well. Just really thinking about who you are and who you want to be in this world, and the name and the legacy you want to leave for yourself. When people think about you, how do you want them to, say, oh, that's my friend so-and-so. That's one person that is this way. And you would be proud to hear those words instead of like, oh, they're really talking about me. That type of transformation is going on to those things that you may not be so proud of about yourself. You go into hermit mode to analyze those things, as we are new moon in Virgo, which they analyze. So you will be, I feel like, over this week analyzing those things about your personality that you do not like. Seven of Air. Being in your head about how you can release yourself from this type of energy, from this type of personality trait that you have, that you may have always wanted to address, but you never did. Your security is there. So where you feel like your security comes from, because pretend it comes from what you have financially is not going to make you feel more secure on the inside as a person. It's about the know-how of you feeling secure about the things that you know how to do. So the things that you're good at, feeling secure about what you bring to the table, what you can do, finding that security about who you are as a person and what you bring to the table, feeling good about that person, feeling secure about what makes you a secure, good person. And if we can't list those things about ourselves that make us a good person, yeah, that's where the insecurity comes from. Because then I must not truly believe I'm a good person. And that's why all of this reevaluating and reanalyzing of who we are as a person is being presented to you right now. Taurus, who are you as a person? And who do you want to be as a person? Because you got some doubts in there. You got some doubts about the way you take care of others. When I see these two come out together, you have some doubts about how you nurture people, how you care for people, how you're a friend to others, how you're there for others. You've got some doubts about who you are energetically and how you deal with other people. That's what your whole reading, I see, is about, and what you're desiring. You have a fear that nobody will like you. For some of you, with this combo coming out, that's a fear of not being liked to me. Fear of not being loved, not being liked, anxiety over how you deal with people, your ability to fit in with a group, your ability to let people in your circle. Yeah, this is definitely personality based. Personality based. Those things that make you feel insecure, those things that make you think negatively about yourself, where you feel blockages at, where you feel held back at, Taurus, as far as your personality and who you are. I think that's what's going to be going on over this new moon. For some of you, though, for some of you, your romantic relationship or what you desire will take a victory. Will take a victory. So maybe even though you have this one area where you deal with others and isn't as an issue as a Taurus, the person that you're with and your romantic interest is still there. It's still there. So somebody doesn't think you have a problem, obviously, but it is, I strongly feel, coworker related or maybe even family member related. Yeah, definitely learning how to have more compassion as the father of water, King of Cups, he would be learning to be more compassionate towards others is a cycle that you are going through right now. But it's saying that you can no longer not proceed with compassion. So if you were a person that was kind of colder and just strict in your communication with others, maybe when somebody calls us, we're not the most compassionate person to their problems or empathetic to what someone else is going through. If it's work related, maybe we were a colder, harder type of person when it came to coworkers. This cycle on your emotions and how you deal with others and your compassion. Really, this is what all this is about, your compassion towards and the type of compassionate person you want to be. That cycle is completing for you. So it's going to wrap it up for you this week. It's going to make you see the need and why you have to change those ways or work on those things about yourself, why you had to. Is going to really play out heavily over this new moon energy. You'll see why you have to have this lesson right now. I'm going to pull a black moon astrology card for the new moon. And I do feel like yours is all about just dealing with compassion and emotions and learning to be a more compassionate, emotional person. Yes, Pluto. Transformation. That in your reading that there is a changing of your personality, the shadowy side of your personality changing, the darker things about ourselves to happier, sunnier things about ourselves. And that is 11, which is an awakening number. You're going through an awakening across this new moon to make you a better person, Taurus. People living deeply have no fear of death. All right, that's the quote. Let's get into Pluto, the smaller, the outermost planet in the solar system. Probably carries the most weight, the planet of extremes. Birth, sex, and death are Pluto's themes. In the Greek legend, Pluto was the god of the underworld. His earlier name, Hades, came to designate the dwelling place for the dead. The name Hades means the unseen and is a good description of the energies of Pluto, which tend to transform areas of the astrological chart without us knowing until the explosion or blowout. Pluto comes along in your chart, in your sign, where you are, in your birth chart, and where it lies is where it transforms. And I definitely saw that transformation card out there and definitely saw it relating to your emotions. Okay. Dwarf planet tends to inspire unwelcome surprises. Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, that tower moment of change where you see the need to change something. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave. So Doing things the way we have been doing them changes definitely with the Pluto transformation. Pluto represents endings and beginnings. It's not a card of physical death, since in our lifetimes we experience many deaths. That's right, you are transforming and changing for the better, and every time you change for the better, you leave the old you behind. So you are being reborn several times as you become better people, as we grow, as we should be growing and evolving. You're becoming a better person. Says this is simply a time when the decks are being wiped clean for a new action. So it's trying to get you to a space of the new you coming in. If you are in a relationship that has been difficult, it will either end or it will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time should prove to be intense. It's very important not to try to control things. Instead, surrender to the ups and downs for a while. Although some of these changes may be painful ones. In terms of job or career, it may be time to get another. I feel like for a lot of us, you've already been transformed or you're about to be transformed to something new. You may have recently been infatuated with a hidden subject, certain mysteries, or taboo. This could be a time when you're able to sense or feel spirits around you. Sometimes this card can indicate psychic attacks, and thus you should be very careful who you open up to. Be cautious if you're involved in anything paranormal. You are not particularly vulnerable. In fact, your strength is growing, but it is important at this point in time to spiritually protect yourself from anything negative. Maybe become upset concerning something about your past that turns out not to be what you always thought. Keep that in mind on this new moon. On a more mundane level, you may have to be more careful with your finances. Might have the opportunity to suddenly move to a new home, but be aware of the foundation, water, sewer problems, stuff like that. Think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in a state of decay or decadence, but more positively rejuvenation, healing, and rebirth is Pluto. It's a change for the better. So destruction, creation, regeneration, passing the way of the old and bringing in the new. That's pretty much Six of Swords energy is balancing you, balancing out your life. Balancing out your life.